Ouch.
Why does it not pull you guys up immediately? There it is.
Yeah, I've been promoted.
To be fair, Tim is my favorite Robin.
Yeah, I love Tim.
We share a birthday.
Oh, it's nice.
So when I found that out, he had to become my favorite.
Pretty much, yeah.
Just gonna stack these on top of each other. Get some stuff out of my way. This table ain't big enough for all of us.
Well, a few of us need high chair, so.
Silver. Get it. Table. Top.
Rude.
Simulator.
Say what?
Table. Top.
Yes, I see what you're doing.
Isn't it funny? Aren't I hilarious? Everyone laugh
You're a
at me.
dork is what you are.
Ha 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 ha.
Okay, I just had to step out of the room to get the cat because she was yowling, as I said she would be. But everybody else is ready. I'm ready to start now. I'm sorry about. I really am feeling bad about all these delays.
Yeah, you're good.
All good.
If it would make you feel better,
No worries.
I can blow something up right off the bat.
No, I think I'll be. I think I'll manage without that support. But thank you.
If you need me to, just tell me. I'll do it. I'll take the bullet.
All right. Okay.
It bugs me these dice are not all the same color.
Yeah, I'm having to change that myself. But
I have no idea how to change it.
Color do you want?
right click and then you'll see a thing that says color tint.
What color?
Oh.
Silver.
I got it.
You highlight them all. You can do them all at the same time.
Oh,
No.
okay. We open on a small village far away from the thriving metropolis of Baldur's Gate. The village is deep in the woodland and only accessible through a very thick but also very long and winding road of white stone that creeps out from between the thick overgrown brush. Following that line for far enough into the greenery, you'll discover that this small hamlet, wherein the line suddenly gradually juts up from the earth to become a sort of wall, just behind one corner of the village, and if one were to walk down that wall, they would eventually find a large hole inside, going through it. Looking from one end to the other, you would see looking on one end you would see the village, and looking on the other end you would just see a plain meadow. That's how the village is for 12 for almost all of the time. But one May Day on every 13 years, if one were to look through that hole, they would see a marketplace. A marketplace full of fairies. On this day, the village, which is normally forgotten and empty, is bustling with travelers of all types, from all lands, ready to go to the market. And that's where we're opening on today. Now I talked this over with Catro and Zerami. What are the other character reasons for coming to the fairy market on this day? Actually, I talked about this with Prince as well, but I want to hear this from everybody.
Wait, did you talk with me? I don't think you did.
No, I think you were the one person I didn't talk about this with.
Of course.
I'm sorry. I wasn't snubbing you.
So I guess that's more of a question for me.
Like I was hoping everybody else could kind of like RP their entrance into the market, but okay.
Right. I mean, I can start us off since.
Yeah, that would be
I'm good with that.
preferable.
Yeah. So my character.
It's hard. It's genuinely really. It's actually really intimidating to start a new campaign on the basis of like, okay, so what's everybody doing when we open?
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, I'll start us off. Uh,
Understandable.
Catro the Bard is currently sitting on top of a crate with a hand harp in his hand, and he's humming as he's plucking the strings, kicking his feet, and he just looks over to a white dragonborn. He's gonna go, ah, dearest Indri, another day, another adventure. What did you say?
So I had to check something out. Can you repeat again? Sorry.
Yeah, Catro's just gonna look at Indrith and just gonna go, ah, dearest Indrith, another day, another adventure. Wouldn't you say?
I suppose that is a way to see the problems that you create every day. Yes.
Up. What have I said about the O word? Or not O word, the P word. We turn problems and we say that they are opportunities.
Indra just rolls her eyes, but just lets it continue. Don't let Catro continue.
He's just gonna. Can I have Catro look around to see if anyone's like watching or has like an eye on them?
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna say that as you come to the entrance of the Mayday of like the ferry market, it going through like the little hole in the white stone, which you notice that on today is like that hole is encircled by mushrooms. But as you see it, you notice like there are two guards on either side of the hole, like just standing there. Each are holding um, very large iron cudgels that look dented and tarnished with age. Both of them are staring at the two of you like very very suspiciously.
Can I give like a playful wave?
Okay, yeah. One does wave back, and the other just continues to look suspicious. But one of them like cheerily waves back at you, looking a little bit, looking rather dopey.
Uh, I'll have Catro go up to him and be like, "Ah, my good fellows, I don't think I've had the pleasure of meeting your acquaintance. The name's Catro." I'm gonna like hold my hand out to shake it, but just move it before they can do it and be like, "Oh, I'm sure you've heard about me. You know, the famous bard, traveling gold salesman. Say, is there a song that I could play for you two? You just seem like you could use a little boost in your spirits."
Indris is just looking like behind, already preparing to see whatever Catro's planning to do to, at the very least, follow to make sure that it does as little damage as possible. Chaos, I guess, is the right word.
Okay. The more chipper guard, who's like noticeably younger, like does smile a bit as his hand is shaken. The other just the other just like kind of calmly like looks over the dragonborn and the tiefling and just calm and just further remarks something soothing might be nice, but yes, anybody tell you folk much about the ferry market?
Oh, I can't say that I've heard much about it.
Okay, the older guard is going to sigh and he's just going to tell you both, like not sounding rude, but also sounding like he has clearly given these instructions a bazillion times before. Just very clearly tells you both. All right, try not to eat any of the. Don't eat any food prepared by them. They can't tell lies, but that doesn't mean you can trust them. Don't accept any gift that's freely given. You all right? Can you understand that? Yeah.
Catro's gonna nod and like, uh, yeah, he's gonna nod and be like, "Ah, I appreciate the information," and he's just gonna like strum on his harp, try to give like a soothing sounding melody for the guard as per requested, and just kind of like, how do I want to put this? Not like a jig, He just got waltz. He just kind of wants to waltz around the two as he plays.
Okay. The younger guard is going to get into it. She she sort of shimmies a bit, and I'm changing her gender offhand just because I think it's cuter. She's just gonna sway a bit, just clearly charmed by it. She actually is going to make a motion to Indrith just to kind of see whether or not they'll dance with her.
I'll say that is my opportunity to strike. As the young guard has their eyes off Catro, I want to try to pickpocket the old one.
To which one are you pickpocketing?
The older
old
one.
they said.
Okay.
Just any gold that they might have.
And you were right. You went right into it. Okay.
I'm surprised
As
you
expected.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't expect it.
I didn't know what to expect. This is new territory for us. Ooh, I like these. Who's playing with all these little? Who's playing with all these little treasure chests?
So
That's me.
Okay. I think it's a dexterity roll in that case. Yeah.
wouldn't it just be a sleight of hand?
Oh yeah. Okay. Wait. Is telling that all of my every attempt I've tried to do a D&D campaign has
Oh wait, yeah, it
apart
says
quick.
Dex right. It says Dex right behind sleight of hand.
Okay. Yeah.
It's basic. It's more to check if you have what's the word? The proficiency to see if you get the extra modifier. That's all. That's why you normally want to go a bit more specific with what instead of like pure.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I haven't played a lot of D&D, so this is going to be me learning. So I have a +6 in dexterity and a +9 in sleight of hand. So does that mean I have a +15?
The way that it works is that the +6 is already your dexterity. Sleight of hand asks you to roll basically dexterity because it's related to that.
Okay.
But because you have proficiency adding already that to you, so it's basically giving you the sheet. It's already adding all of the modifiers you have on total. So it will be just the +9. Since it's already adding the dexterity and the proficiency you have. So yeah, that's how it works.
Okay. So just a 1d20 and then
Thanks,
I
Steve.
add +9. Is that right?
Yeah. Since you said you have, based on what you said, would be +9. At least based on. How do you have 6 dexterity? Oh wait.
That is a 28.
Oh, damn it. Something has gotten that one.
Sorry, I'm just having to open up your. I was having to jump through some hoops to open everybody's
Understandable.
sheets. Yeah, sorry.
It is. Look, it's the first thing, so don't worry about it. It's it's
Yeah.
more of a learning experience right now.
That I actually really appreciate you saying that because I've been feeling thank you.
I feel like it's gonna be a learning curve for a few of us. So I think we're on.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm brand new to D&D, so I don't have any standards to compare to.
You do find that the merchant has just two pieces of gold on him, as well as actually wait. Yeah, no, I'll stick with that. Two pieces of
Give me
gold and
1 second. My bad.
oh,
Sorry.
okay, that's cool.
Just waiting.
While that's happening, I'm curious if the other guard is how that's going for them, trying to.
I imagine that Indris first, seeing them do that, they just first go into about to do, simply just maybe putting holding her hand in front and just kind of going to checking to kind of say no, but she sees Catro, already doing that. She just does small sigh and kind of changes midway as she put to putting her out to let her grab it to just do the dance because she knows it's going to be actually if they actually find out Catro because she's going to also be put into the troubles at that point. So yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna say the other guard has is not picking up at all what the issue is, and it's just sheerly just sheerly continuing to just dancing with her.
Yeah, all right. But we'll wait for Catro. I will say this, if you don't mind asking me asking that. Do you want me
Yeah.
to pass? I do know one of the friends I have is doing their own, is doing a D&D campaign and such. Do you want me to maybe ask him if to pass me their table so you can use that one and such for the future?
Yeah, sure. That'd be cool. Yeah, as long as if they're cool with it. I mean, yeah,
I'll ask
that
him
would
and
that'd be well.
yeah,
Thanks.
I'll ask him for that. It does have like some stuff to make it easier, so I thought I might as well ask that meanwhile, just to check
Yeah,
since they're
yeah.
just
This is
for me
just
right now also, so it's a perfect timing for me to ask. Not gonna lie.
yeah. No, thank you. That actually does me a lot. I'm replaying Deltarune, so I'm remaking the Tower of the Gods from that one classroom.
Oh yeah. I I just finished chapter 4 after doing the chapter 3 ball actual win thing. I'm just
Yeah.
worried that I forgot to take to give the dark crystal to the before. So I'm a bit worried that it won't count if I give them to the next chapter, but we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm redoing it, because I know I didn't get the egg in chapter 4, and I just want to make sure that I have like everything ready for
I won't
chapter
lie.
5.
I just gave up in the eggs. I'm not going to lie. Like the first ones I understood it was more of a you actually have to look for them, but having to like really specific min maxing stuff for them,
Yeah,
it's kind of a bit too much for me. I think I'll just worst case to watch a video what the difference is with those for now.
that's cool.
But because like I don't like I do like the story and such, but I don't want to like have to go to too many things just to get that stuff. And I think the boss is already good enough for me.
That makes sense. I do think like it's weird because the first couple of eggs, they're like eggs in chapters like 1, 2, and 4 are pretty straight. Are it's kind of annoying, but they're pretty straightforward. To get the egg in 3, you have to go like way out of your way to do it.
Yeah, I understand why they do it. It's like
Okay, I'm back.
more a fair enough
Hey,
reason, but it can still
I'm
be.
back. I'm funny.
Well, it is what it is.
yeah.
Come back, Catro. So are we ready to continue?
Yep. So you said they had 4 gold and what?
2 pieces of gold. Actually, roll perception real quick.
Uh, plus in that.
This particular context, I want you to give it make it an
21.
extra 1. Right? All right.
22.
Cool. All right. Well, you're able to tell that he has just 2 pieces of gold and one very heavy one coin that you can tell at a glance is not gold. This is actually some form of like heavier metal.
Finally,
He
someone.
also has.
Electrum.
Say again.
I was joking saying someone that is Electrum. That's all.
Yeah. Are you taking all 3?
I think I'm just gonna take. I have a feeling if it's a more expensive metal, that's definitely going to be noticed.
Oh no, it's not. It's not more. It's not necessarily more expensive. It's heavier.
Just heavier. Fine. Yeah.
Heavier, and you can also tell more solid.
Sure. I'll take all 3.
What's that?
I'll take all 3. I'll take the GM's bait.
It's not. It wasn't really. It was more world building than everything else, but okay.
Hey, world building is just another way to do bait for the future by just learning about the world.
Fair enough.
But with that, yeah. So
But
Catro is gonna like swiftly just snatch the coins out of the man's purse before like spinning in front of the female guard and like holding a hand out to take hers to see if she'll like accept it.
oh, you're too late. While you were out of the room, she actually did start dancing with Indrirth.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case.
Specifically to cover that you were doing this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sweet. Yeah. Then in that case, I'm gonna have Catro just lean against the older guard and just clap and be like, "I see that we've been working on our footsteps, Indrith. Lovely, lovely."
You can see that she doesn't say anything but looks like slightly annoyed at Catro.
Whatever Catro and Tang her, not enough.
Yeah.
That's what it was in Baldur's Gate too.
But as the two of you do this, there you do notice that like a very tall man and like a particularly like just proper wizarding sort of like cloak with a large top hat is like standing behind you. Like he has very long handlebar mustache. He is tapping his foot because you're holding up the doorway, and there's a queue forming behind him.
Oh. This might be pushing my luck. He's like behind Catro.
He's behind both of you.
Oh, okay.
Actually, if you're swaying with the guard, you're actually probably facing him.
Technically,
But as you can
he's
tell,
doing the dance, so I don't think she's taken in that area.
Okay.
The thing in the line right now, I would say because of that, if it makes sense. At
Uh,
least
all right.
I'm gonna have Catro, like take off his hat and hold it towards the man and be like, you know, a little bit of appreciation for such an expertly crafted song would be nice.
Oh boy.
Roll persuasion.
Yeah.
No, not charisma. Charisma. I'm getting like my terms mixed up. I'm sorry.
I mean, isn't that persuasion?
Oh wait,
too?
no. Persuasion is a skill, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a skill in charisma, yeah. So it's
Oh,
still
okay, yeah. Okay, cool. In that case, yeah, persuasion. Sorry.
That is a 17.
Okay, in that case, he is just going to the wizard in question is going to roll his eyes. He's going to just fish in his pockets for a moment before taking out like just 2 pieces of gold and just dropping them in with he's going to drop them into the hat in a way that they clang together very loudly in a way that implies, please, I've given you money, now hurry up.
Much obliged, my good sir. And then I'm just gonna, just for the walls, I'm gonna moonwalk out of his way.
You're just going to try to stop the dance, and just actually follow Catro afterwards.
As Indra stops, the lady guard is just going to like wave at her, looking a little bit dopey again, just saying like, my parents my parents are shepherds over at the northern part of the village. If you're ever curious when you get off.
All right. In this case, says in a kind of monotone tone, just feel a bit about, but still needs to actually go with Catron. So he's kind of
Hi,
needs
Grace.
to
I
do
didn't
that.
know you. I guess my ways are kind of rubbing off on you.
Oh,
I'm going to assume we're kind of far away enough from the guards. I'm going to ask.
Are we? Are we a good distance away from the guards, Adam?
Yeah.
yes, yeah. You're through the you're actually through the opening and in the market now.
Making sure that they're at least in that distance, then Indra just kind of says in a slightly low tone, just to be extra safe, just I mostly, I mostly did what it was needed just to stop the the drama that it would have caused you being found out. Please don't put me in this situation. It says in the still in the slightly not done, basically.
And that's what I like about you, my dearest. You always do what needs to be done so we can see the job through. And I'm gonna pull out 2 of the 4 coins I just got. I'm gonna rub them together and hold them out to her.
Just she just looks at it, but doesn't say much there.
If she's not gonna take the pay, Couch is just gonna
Sorry, I thought
pocket them.
in that case she's sorry. I misunderstood there for a bit. I thought it was like she was that he was showing. Yeah, she's not going to grab at least for pay. As a for a second, sorry, give a moment.
Okay, so where do I track gold on the sheet? Oh, there it is, GP.
Yeah, there's like
It'd probably be easier if I track this on.
it's on here
We are the
somewhere.
only ones that could do that.
Is it
Also,
under items?
yeah, it's near the items. Also, snap. I started with 72 gold.
I'm guessing by the end of Baldur's Gate you had a lot more, but I'm assuming you also blew it on some sort of wacky get rich quick scheme.
to be fair, in Baldur's Gate, like the actual game, I did rob like the main bank, and there was only 5,000 gold in it. I was kind of pissed off. Not gonna.
Eh. To be fair, they also other people were also robbing it at that time, so I think that's also why.
Yeah, and I did work that into
You're
the.
competing with all the other bank robbers.
And to be fair, I
All
did
right.
work that in the backstory where it's like, okay, yeah, they were dealing with other stuff. That's why I was able to get away with robbing it. Okay, but anyways, who's next?
Also,
Ah.
before I could I just quickly where did could you pass me what you said the person had the fee, the cottage I think it was, just so I can write it down in notes.
Who
Oh,
was
wait,
that
one
to?
thing?
The guard you did say they had something around after.
Oh yeah, like it was a. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
it was a.
could you just,
Their parents were shepherds.
yeah, could you just pass it to me so I can just put it on, write it in a note? Sorry, just
Oh
I
yeah,
need
sure.
to have it there available. That's all.
One second.
Thank you. I just want to write that.
I'm glad you like that idea. I'm also glad that somebody put the dragon up on top of that tower.
So yeah, sorry.
Me again.
That's very nice. Yeah. Who's getting to the ferry market next?
Did you want to do anything else?
Well, I figured since you're in the gate, we would show somebody else getting through the gate.
Okay, yeah, I
think
just wanted if it's just gonna be kind of weird since Z and I's characters are kind of like really tied together, so I just want to make sure I'm doing my best to make sure Indrirth's getting her turns.
I mean, as I said, don't worry about it. I'm alright being a bit backgroundish and the start and search. Don't worry. I'm sure my moment will come if it ever is needed, and if not, I'm just happy just the vibing and such. So don't worry too much about it.
Okay,
It's cool. If there was more stuff you wanted to do, if you wanted, I kind of just wanted to get everybody through the gate first. But if you wanted to explore around the marketplace, I guess we might be able to do that. I
I
don't
think
know.
it may be better go for other people first. To be
All right,
honest,
cool.
I think it's
Who,
better.
who wants next then?
If no one else wants to, I guess I'll go.
Cool.
I would prefer my character already be in there, to be honest.
All right. That's a bit on legends. I'm not sure if your character would be coming in from the outside either. So how do you think they're coming in from the outside or from the inside of the fairylands?
you said Catro and Indrirth were hired to guard merchandise, so
That's right. I think your person is going to meet you on the inside.
okay, so we're definitely coming from the outside.
Yeah.
So time out real fast. You were hired by these people and you robbed these people.
Oh no, these are people who live in the village and these are people who live in the village and are just like guarding the gate on May Day for when like
Oh,
on the day
okay.
the ferry market is happening. They were hired by a merchant who is taking merchandise to the market.
Also, it's double jeopardy. If I steal from the people outside, they can't charge me for stealing from people on the inside.
I don't think so, but okay. Anyway, Adam, I also think my character would probably be on the inside of the ferry market.
Okay. Well, in that case.
Because I think that makes sense for Zeled.
Yeah. I think that's a good idea. Give me one second as I.
So I'm assuming like Catro and Zerami are like just at the entrance, correct? Like they
That's
just
right.
came
They're on
through.
the entrance from the mortal realm into the fairylands. It's called the
Alright.
It's called the Feywild, but for some reason I like saying Fairyland is more fun to say.
I agree.
Valid.
All right, I am gonna turn on my voice changer so you guys are not. I unless Slendy wants to go.
I have entrances for either direction you come in from. So if I'm good either whichever one of you wants to go next. It's cool.
All right. So let's see if this works out.
Testing, testing.
Oh,
I sound different.
You sound like
I'm gonna
Tato.
assume that worked. No, Tato?
Yeah.
I've never heard him.
They're like a.
say these pretzels are making me thirsty.
Say what?
Say these pretzels are making me thirsty.
These pretzels are making me thirsty.
I'm sorry, I don't know why I wanted to ask for that.
Okay, so this would be easier to describe, but as the two Lee guards enter the land, they will happen across a young goblin girl, her nose deep in a book, not paying attention where she walks, where she goes. She somehow fumbles straight into the bard that had just gotten in.
Oh, mind. Careful where you're going, little one.
She kind of looks up moments before she almost stumbled into. Oh, sorry. I wasn't looking. Look, she says. She holds up her little green book. It is. She looks up at you. Read.
Catro is gonna look a little taken back by that. Look around, be like, read the book to you.
Yeah. She says excitedly.
Catro's gonna look at Indri as if like to be like, what am I supposed to do here?
All of your
Aren't
characters
you
in
a father?
Yeah, this
What'd you say, Ad?
Are they all
all of your
actually
characters are
illiterate?
No, Catro can read.
No, I thought that's what you were like nervous when she asked you to read the book. I just assumed like, okay, so Catro's illiterate then.
Okay, you imagine a random child coming to you at the supermarket and be like, read me a story.
If she had the book with her, I would at least.
No, I'm kind of
sorry.
scattered here, but yeah, Indri just looks, just says, I think we have something to do first. More than it may be better to just go forward with that. A bit just, prepare to this go a bit forward.
Catro's just gonna take the book, turn it around, and look at it, and like frown, not recognizing the language at first, and then flip the book upright, and then now that it's like in the right direction, he's gonna start reading the random page that it was turned to.
With that, Indri looks a bit defeated, but just decides to at least steer forward meanwhile, while Catro just, focus on reading there at least. So yeah, she's just going to continue this for now.
Is the voice changer still on?
Up, it's off now.
No.
Yes, it is definitely on.
Okay, there we go. How's that?
Now it's on.
So as you read to her, her expression goes from curiosity to like excitement as the fact that this random stranger is just suddenly reading her book to her. He smiles and claps all throughout the short little passage you read. Thank you, she says, as she just grins with the biggest, widest grin. Like it was clear that you made her day. 100%.
Catro being a little attention whore, is going to beam at the clapter and just shut the book and give a little bow to the goblin girl and hand it to her. You're gonna be like, okay, there you are, little one.
With her book returned to her, she's just gonna kind of waltz off somewhere ahead of them. Just a random little encounter for you.
Catro's gonna look back at Indra and gonna be like, that was strange, right?
I was in Indrid is already kind of decently gone since you were reading the whole thing. She's going to the thing first, so yeah. She's at least decently gone at this point. I imagine at least have walked a decent amount forward since you were fully reading a thing. So yeah.
Aw.
Wait, Indra, I can't be around without my bodyguard. He's gonna like start running after her.
So let me get that correct. You guys are following me then.
No, no what?
We're going to where our job's supposed to be at.
Yeah, we're not.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I said the Indrid is just. It's still walking at reasonable speed, so as long as Catro walks a little bit faster than average, they should be able to easily catch on. I would personally say at least.
Just for kicks and giggles, I'm gonna have Catro just run up and exaggerating, like huffing and puffing, and just gonna go, catch me, dear Indri, as he like puts the back of his hand to his forehead and like just falls towards her.
Knowing that what Catro normally does, she just looks at him, but and lets him just fall.
He's gonna crash to the ground and gonna be like, oh, dearest Indri, oh, I thought I was a goner for sure without my amazing, strong, and wonderful bodyguard there to protect me.
Well, you have been better if you start going to what we have to do. You're the one that decided to his job after all, so in in any case it would be your fault if anything. She says a bit, still deadpan, basically.
You're right. This was my idea to make us rich, send us across the land, and not have to worry about anything. Completely disregarding the fact that she's kind of scolding him for getting distracted.
As we're saying that, he says, I believe it was just a regular job. Just kind of stops, just, puts her hand in front of like Kato to make him stop and just says, I believe this was just a regular job, wasn't it? Just, seeing how they kind of try to push this now after, after all, since if I remember correctly, he did try to, he quote unquote hide that, or at least didn't actually say it out loud before.
Yeah. He's just gonna shrug his shoulders. Like, is any job just an ordinary job?
She just rolls her eyes, but let's just continue.
Okay. Anyways, let's be on our way. He's like gonna hold a hand up for her to just drag him.
She knows that it's basically the best option right now and just kind of does that and just actually starts dragging him.
I didn't mean for that to get back to Catro and injury so fast, but
Sorry about that.
It's all right. Prince, should we go with your entrance now?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Because I'm imagining like your character is coming in from the Feywild.
Yeah.
All right. From the Feywild side, you find that the entrance to the marketplace is reached into a meadow, but for you, you notice that it's very solid, very dark, very two very solid trees with very darkly colored bark, and the two of them rise up and meet in a sort of gate, and you can see that looking through those two trees, you can see the market, but you can't see it when you enter from any other spot of the Feywild. And just inside that two gap of trees, let me grab this guy. I knew I had him somewhere. If this would load, that would be wonderful. There we go. Thank you. Uh, as you just within the two little spots of trees, you see up. You see this gentleman. You notice he's about 8 feet tall and is looking and is just laughing and nodding at everyone who walks through the gate past him.
Would Zeled recognize this person?
No.
Here's the thing if you want.
Okay.
By the way,
I see him.
for now, I put it as a token for now.
Oh,
I just did,
thank you.
but yeah, it should be.
That was quick.
Yep. It should be temporary for now, but I can make it better next time, or at least more like permanent, because I just copy the link from Discord, and those are temporary links that may disappear later.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's cool.
For now.
He will be showing. Oh, sorry.
You first.
He will be showing up again, but it's not like he's not going to be like in like every scene, so we don't exactly need it on hand.
Yeah, but yeah, just for later. Yeah, just here in that case, I mean, make it just for you to save it later. Then.
Thank you.
Okay, so you said Zeled wouldn't recognize this person?
No. This person is you don't know this person.
Here you go.
Okay. Would I know someone who knows them? Like, do they look like a stranger around these parts?
They are definitely not a stranger.
Okay, so they're not necessarily a stranger, but I don't know them? So I'm a little confused.
You may have heard that this might be you may have heard that this is the person who runs the market.
Okay.
Don't forget,
All right. I'm gonna have Zeled.
Don't forget,
Sorry?
he's the one who's running the show.
Yes.
Cool. Anyways, I'm gonna have Zeled go up to him. Hello there. I think I might know of you. You're the one who's running this horse shindig, ain't you?
With that, like immediately, the large Fey is just going to turn his eyes onto how do you pronounce it again? I'm sorry.
Zeled?
Zeled, thank you. I want to say I see that I want to say Zeled, but Zeled's cooler. Is just going to look to him. He's going to stand up off the stump he's sitting on, revealing like his giant stature. He's just going to mark. But of course I am. Why? What else would I be doing on a fine summer day like this? He says he thumps both of his arms onto Zeled's shoulders, like with just a little bit too much force to be comfortable.
Zeled just grins and bears it. Oh, I don't know. What anything good been sold?
Wait, what? Say that again.
The accent too much? Or they're just not speaking clearly?
You were breaking up a little bit.
Yeah, it was
okay.
It was an interference thing. Sorry.
Okay, all good. So what was I saying?
We know you're on your phone right now. We're sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. I just lost my train of thought.
Sorry.
You're good. What was I saying? All right. So, do you know if there's anything interesting for sale today?
Interest beside, young man. He's just going to like move from like having both of his hands onto his shoulders to like kind of gripping him in a one-armed hug, like his other hand just like gesturing off to the festival, just saying like, what else can you expect when mortals and Fey alike come about to share to peddle our wares and gossip and hobnob amongst each other? Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that everything you've ever wanted in the world? Doesn't that just kill any sense of crippling loneliness that paws at your mind?
Okay, we're getting a little too real here.
What?
We're getting a little too real.
Yeah, that's actually a good thing to hear, because that's kind of I have some stuff in mind with the person who runs this market. But as he says that last part, he is like, you do feel that his fingers are digging in a little bit too much into Zealot's like arm.
Well, that could have been more interesting than that. But for the record, I'm not exactly a man. But I'm sure to be seeing you later.
I'm always like he's going to let go and he's going to wink and say in a very knowing voice, "You probably will. I'm always around this time of year."
Right, oh. I'm going to Zeled go into the fair market.
Okay. What time is it? Oh, okay. It feels like later than it is. But
It
let's see.
does.
I have a list of
Okay, I'll be right. Just going to go to the bathroom real quick.
okay. I do have a just a list of marketplaces that are here that just I don't know if any of them would catch your eye. Just if this is kind of what I have in mind for this, but these are just various signs for different tents and stalls and all these spots for I'm adding like extra stuff for this. Right, these are just various different stalls, stands, and tents that you can see just all about the market. If anyone just wanted to explore a little bit and see what they have and see what they might have it, like if there's anything in mind for it, we can just go there. I will say that last bit, Stone Founder's auction. That's actually the person. Mr. Stone Founder is the person who hired Catro and Ingrid.
I would say Indrirth would probably be going the to the place actually where contracted for, unless Catro has an actual other place to go first.
All right.
So yeah, so I would say depends on Catro right now, from my end.
I'm checking. I'm checking everything right now.
Sorry.
I'm just checking everything right now.
Oh,
Uh,
are you okay?
what? No, I'm checking the list that you put.
Oh! I'm sorry. I thought you meant like there was like a technical problem on your end. You were having to check. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're.
I also assumed the same. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, that it sounded like
So-
more dire or urgent. Oh, Prince, you're back.
I am back. What I miss?
Welcome back.
There's a list I just put in the Discord voice chat, and these are all of the. This is just a list of like various stalls and tents and stands that you can see in the market. This isn't all of them. This is just like, but this is a bunch of the ones that you're seeing immediately.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Rani, by the way, that's her name, is gonna head into the mystical pets. If that is all right.
That is very cool. Hold on. Do I have some? I did. Some only a very small number of these actually have like Hero Forge models that I have made for them. The rest of them I'm gonna have to. The rest of them I have to type. The rest of them I'm going to have to like. Okay, do I have anything sitting for this?
Um Also, we should probably clear up this table a little bit.
As long as we don't kill, as long as we keep the dragon, I'm cool with killing everything else.
I'm good.
Yeah, we want things to drag on.
Uh,
Do I get inspiration for that great pun?
yes.
No, I wanted to have a penalty on his
Yay!
next roll.
What?
I wanted to have a penalty on his next roll.
That's not up to you. That's
That'd
up to
be
the
too far.
GM.
Does he actually get inspiration for that though?
No, he doesn't.
Aw,
But still,
nuts.
maybe next time. Don't stop punning.
Never.
Never stopping.
Yes, chef.
Anyone else notice that this golem thing that I put on like the liner? Anyone else notice that this has like a little symbol on the chest like real golems do?
It does.
Yeah, it's a nice little touch. Whoever made that model.
Neat.
Didn't know Smeagol had a symbol on his chest.
Were we back to Prince's character?
I think we were going with mine.
Oh, okay.
I do want to
'Cause I said
clarify. You said the
she-
name was. Oh, sorry.
Ronnie.
okay,
Rani.
Okay, I was kind of confused because I thought okay, so it's not okay so it's not autumn. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, Autumn was just a placeholder name.
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, sometimes he helps you ask to write a backstory for a character, and then doesn't tell you that the name's wrong until it's completely done.
Look,
That's
I made sure to let you know.
that makes me
And
very
even
curious what the
then-
next.
Even then, you still missed some of them, and I had to correct them myself.
Because saying you put the thing wrong from the start, so obviously there were going to be mistakes by that point. So yeah.
That makes me very curious what.
You can only
Catro's-
select so much from a little kitty cat.
What, Catro, what?
What were you saying, Adam?
It makes me very curious what Catro's next commission for me is going to turn out like.
As long as you give me the right names, they'll be fine.
I actually was thinking about changing one minor name, but it's not important. But as you walk into the stall for mystical pets, you do find this is a placeholder little name, but you see this person like sitting behind the gate. Within the just within the tent, you see just rows and rows of different types of animals. Some familiar, some looking strangely alien, being some looking very like some being like familiar normal animals but looking subtly off, and you notice that all of them are being like completely placid, and some of them looking for the most part very serene, and none of them are in cages. All of them just have a silver chain around just binding them, not tightly in place. The shop owner like looks up at you like very just very quietly, and then just sort of wafts over and gives a very gentle and polite bow.
Oh, hello. She says, looking at her. At the shop owner.
He's going to nod. He's going to just bow again very briefly, just saying like, "My name is. It's a pleasure to meet you. Are you in the market for a new pet?"
Oh, maybe?
She kind of looks around at the quote unquote merchandise.
The merchandise is for the most part just some of them aren't. Thank you, Zerami. Some of them are very quietly standing back, like staring back. Some are looking. Some look a little bit annoyed or forlorn. Some of them are some of them look very eager to see Ronnie, but they're all just just looking at her very plainly. You do the shop owner is just going to wave very shyly just to get your attention before just cooing quietly like, is there anything in particular that you're looking for?
Dragon? She says, head tilted.
The shopkeeper is going to blink, looking very confused before leaning closer and leaning closer here and to say, "Dragon, what?"
A dragon. She says, nodding as if that explains everything.
Okay, she's going to the shopkeep is just going to stare back. He is going to open his mouth, close it again as he rethinks what he's about to say. Put both his hands together as he thinks this over, and then he's just going to point at the door to the tent. Just say like, "Did you see a stall out there that said Dream Gallery?"
She shakes her head no.
Okay, she's the shopkeep is just going to chuckle nervously and just say, "Well, there's a dragon in there. If that makes you feel better." We don't have them in my stall. I'm afraid. I'm very sorry.
Oh, that's okay. She says, her ears perking up. When they mention there's a dragon, she is like immediately out of the shop.
Thank you. Come again. Is the shop owner sound like very very confused? I don't know if we're going forward with that, or if we're doing or if we're, or if somebody else wants to interject, or what we're doing here. This has been very loose, but I have been enjoying it. I hope everybody else is.
I've been liking it so
Yeah,
far. Most of the stuff.
I'm just enjoying confusing you, to be honest.
Thank you. I enjoy being
I don't
confused.
know.
I'm very interested in Skyfence Scarlet's Treasure and Beyond, or Scarlet's Treasure Beyond
But
Realm.
I was gonna say I was gonna let someone else go if they were looking at the other stuff.
Yeah.
But I
mean, if
don't
you,
know that anyone else is.
I was gonna say, if you want to continue yourself, you're good. Or if you want to move on to someone else,
Uh,
again, I'm curious into
Yeah.
one place.
All right. If no one else wants to, so as she
actually,
starts,
Yeah. Right. Do you want to have a go?
oh yeah, if that's okay.
20
That's cool.
bucks.
I only have about $5 for my name, so
Your
sorry.
credit's fine.
You can give me an IOU.
Oh, cool.
We'll keep a record.
Okay, I'll draw a smiley face for you later. Will that cover my debt?
It would have to be 20
Anyway,
faces.
20 smiley faces. All right, that's reasonable. Okay. I would say Zeled wants to look at the unbitten apple. Powers the Fey granted as a sort of Fey warlock. They'd probably be very curious about that.
Oh wow, I was curious. Okay. Okay, then we're doing this. Where's the? I actually am kind of happy about this, and was actually really like the model I made for this guy in Hero Forge. One sec.
Pass me and I'll put it on.
Cool.
Oh, thank you. One sec. Okay. You notice the tent. The tent is bright red, and just from the outside, you can smell like fresh cider and just the scent of apples. And as you step in, you see it's like just dimly lit, uh, full of soft, gentle red lighting. And across from the entrance, like lounging like calmly on one of the pillows, you see Fey with green and red hair. This is him.
Okay, cool.
I'm actually very happy with this design.
Oop, shit.
Neat. Makes me want an apple. Okay, I assume Zeled would have no familiarity with this person.
No, this person is definitely not someone you've even heard of.
Okay. Would they recognize that they're Fey?
Yes, you are getting that. You are getting a very weird vibe from this person.
Okay.
Alright, there we go.
Hello there. My name's Zeled. What should I call you?
Most of my callers refer to me as the apple. He's not going to get up. He is just going to extend his hand as if expecting expecting Zeled to kiss it.
Real name Lucifer, right?
What? No, we're not. It's not that. There's just an apple motif.
Oh,
Right, Apple. It's nice to meet you. So, what are you selling here at this fine establishment? Zeled is curiously looking around, but making sure to keep the Fae within view at all times, and notably not kissing his hand.
Like the apple is just going to stare back before like lounging back on his like kind of like weird faint on like a velvet red fainting couch and just remark, I'm selling my own services. I'm a person of person of particular experiences and person of particular experiences and talents. If there's anything like if you have a curse you need fixed, or a vision of the future you need dissolved for you, or if you need some, or if you simply need more carnal pleasures, I am there to provide that for you.
Very interesting. Well, see, I only need a deal with my patron. Warlock, you see. And this is a token of our friendship. My shillelagh. But, I've been having some trouble decorating it. Any good tips?
The apple is just going to stare back at you, like not really, like clearly not really amused by this particular step, and then he's just going to calmly remark, "Try paint."
I tried that, but well, something about this thing, it just won't. The paint won't stay on it. It's something with a little more potency. Figured you might be able to help with that.
The apple stares back, and he produces from out of nowhere like a long cigarette holder, which he takes a drain on before calmly saying, I actually can help you color it help you make it a very lovely color. I'd just like to know what you're offering in return for it."
Of course, I wouldn't ask for something for nothing. Let's see. What could I give you in exchange? Uh, let's see. I'm just trying to look at my goodies, what I have on me.
Hang on a second. As you look through your inventory, like through your bag, you hear the apple say in a very calm and direct voice, "How would you? What if you were to give me a kiss?"
A kiss? Oh my! I do a forward one.
of the family job.
I'm not sure if my patron will appreciate me kissing another Fae. They might get mad.
The jealous type, are they?
A touch.
I've known
I
people
thought
like
it was
that.
more like it.
Wait, what's more like it?
Protective is more like it.
Hmm. He's going to take another drag on the cigarette holder, and then he's just going to add in. What about your heart?
No, that's not for sale.
Pity. I would have offered you a great deal for it.
I'm sure you would have. How about the cloak? It's a rather fetching thing, don't you think? You know, it's
He's
got
going to
some
like,
pretty. It's got some interesting
going to, like-
properties, you know.
ow, ow. He's going to lean back in his seat and just wait for you to like present the cloak. Like, wait, he wants you to hold it up.
Okay. Zeled is going to unfurl their cloak. It's kind of shimmers like a rainbow from after like a cloudy day. It's quite fetching, isn't it? I think you'd look lovely in this. Or maybe you've got someone special at home that you'd like to share it with.
No. And he's going to like sit up. He's going to actually rise from his couch, and he's going to like he's going to look the cloak over with his eyes, and then he's just going to look at and he's going to look, and then he's going to turn those eyes to instead looking over Zeled, and he's just going to remark, "How about I take the shimmer and I let you keep the cloak, seeing as I'm only helping you decorate one of your items."
I think that's a square deal. I know a good deal when I see one.
Sounds good to me.
So I know fairies can't lie, but I think can I have Zayla try to suss out if they're being screwed over.
Would be a good. Yeah, you can roll perception.
Okay. Since they grew up among the Fae, can I roll it with advantage?
Yeah, sure.
Yay!
It's not gonna work. I will say that's not gonna work on every Fae.
Fair enough. Okay, I got plus 2 on
I clicked
perception.
back over to Tabletop Simulator, expecting you to roll, and to remember, oh right, you're not in. You're on your phone.
Yeah, rep.
Yep. Let me get to the dice spot.
Oh, okay.
Okay, 12.
You can tell that the Okay, it's only a 12. I'm gonna say that you can tell you can tell at the very least that this person isn't necessarily scamming you. You are probably gonna get what you want.
Okay.
Or at the very least what he's offering.
Alright. Zaylid will give him the benefit of the doubt, and since it's just the cloak on the line, I don't think they have that much to lose.
Okay.
So they'll strike a bargain. And they know a good bargain.
You see a small smile start to tug at the edges of the apple's lips, and without warning, he's going to lift his wrist to his mouth, bite into it sharply with his teeth, and then from his wrist a great spray of I'm trying to think of like how to describe this. Great spray of dull yellow blood is going to spray from it onto the shillelagh.
Oh, interesting.
there, the apple is just going to like. You see the apple is now like the shillelagh is now like the parts of the bark are now stained with the color of the inside of an apple, and the apple is going to like just lick the wound, and then which you notice has already like kind of magically healed.
Hey, did a good job. Oh,
Thank you.
I just think I'll do it again sometime.
If you have something else, if you have something else worth offering, perhaps. You're also going to notice that while you are still holding the cloak, the rainbow shimmer of it is now gone, and the cloak now seems to be a very dull-looking gray.
I will say, I might miss the shimmer, but no reason I can't get a new cloak someday. All right, well, thanks for your time. That was fun.
I enjoyed
But
myself.
I've got things to do, and I'm sure you're a busy man. That's all for now.
Have a lovely evening. But he's just going to sit back on his fainting couch and just wait for Zeled to leave.
Zeled turns at the very last possible second. They've lived among the Fey for too long to willingly turn their back for long periods of time.
Cool. Thoughts on that
Just
particular?
leave it like that, no context.
Yeah.
Bernard? What was that?
Yeah, I didn't hear that either. I'm sorry.
Silver.
Oh,
Silver?
I just said leave it like that, no context.
I get you.
Comedic effect.
Yeah. What do you think of that? What do you think of that particular exchange?
Me?
I thought it was
Or-
fun.
Okay.
I meant the transaction in particular, but you know.
I thought it was very creative.
Thank you. The Apple is a character I've had in mind for a while. I want to do a Fey campaign for a very long time. Who are we jumping to next?
This Catro Indrirth.
For me,
All right.
Again, I was very curious in the Skyfin's Scarlet's Treasure Beyond Realms.
Okay.
What's the outside of the town like?
The outside of it looks like the outside sort of looks like a bunch of trying to describe this. It looks like a bunch of rowboats, kind of like all like pyramided together, so they form like a tent.
Catro's gonna like raise his hand, just like snap his fingers, and gonna be like, Indrirth, wait.
this stuff.
My senses, my treasure senses are tingling.
You say that every time you want to do something, you can just say what you want to do instead. She just says a bit, just stop, wait, see what it is.
He's just gonna like drop his hand and like point towards the tent of boats. Gonna be like, fine. Then I wish to go in there. He's like gonna stand up because she's been dragging him this entire time. Brush himself off and just kind of like just waltz into the canoe tent. Just like burst in as if like everyone was expecting him.
And just walks behind Torre, just prepared to take him out if it's going to create too much, basically, to stop the drama, especially since they still haven't gone to the place, and getting kicked out would be the worst there for that.
She walks in and there's already 3 crossbows pointed at her.
When they're unexpected.
Actually, there's hold that thought as you
Oh,
guys
snap.
go in. Not quite. Hold on. I have to make some adjust. I actually do have a kind of sort of design in mind for this. I just have to adjust it because of the scarlet aspect. I have to add some red onto the outfit. as you walk in, you find the interior of it almost looks like looks very hastily constructed comparatively. The shelves are like the shelving is kind of like haphazardly nailed together, and along the walls are various very strange looking bottles, pouch. Oh, sorry.
All kinds of secondhand crap about how combustion cars do it.
Oh, that's my roommate. Ignore him.
Sorry. You also see all kinds of bottles and pouches and chests just lining and lining the walls. And inside, like this particular figure, immediately looks up with a big smile and just says, "Ah, there you are. State your purpose and come on in. Know me better, son." I don't know what I'm doing with his voice.
Fair.
Hey, it works.
Fair enough.
Catro immediately digging the vibe of this person, gonna like hold his arms out and be like, "Ah, my friend. Oh, I just happened to pass your establishment, and something just caught my eye. What exactly do you have here?" And I just punched my mic.
Your mic was evil.
Deserved it.
There's the image also.
It would have done worse to you.
Would take me out at its first chance.
I don't even remember what that was say.
Wait, what is going on here? What's happening?
Not much. I just saw this wasn't unfinished, so I just finished it. That's all.
That's cool.
I was with that's all. Yeah. What did they say?
It's autistic freedom, I will say. I am
Alright,
just doing stuff while listening.
all right, but uh, the woman inside is just going to like immediately shake her hand, like just grasp. Are you using the predator handshake?
Nope.
I think
Zerami, you said?
I said yes.
Okay, yes, that's what she immediately does that to. Actually, since you've seen it, I want to say she does it to Indra. And she just marches up and just immediately makes that motion to her.
Wait, to Indret or you mean Catro? Sorry, just checking.
I'm an Indra.
Okay. Oh, okay. Indret just doesn't really, just kind of ignores the thing, not really being the one that actually cares about the shop, so just lets Catro actually do the thing and just waits.
I will say
Alright.
Catro's kind of like frozen in that state where he was, just like unsure how to act, just being completely ignored like that.
All right. But as she does the most badass handshake ever. Like I'm just gonna link that into the voice chat. Hang on. As she does the most badass handshake ever, she is going to turn to Catro and just like kind of enthusiastically tell him, "So, yeah." I'm having a look at this character's name again. Skyfin Scarlet's the name. So, seeking a treasure from across the realms. I was thought I'd come over to the Fey market and sell some of my wares. You never know what those fairies can do, right?
Oh, I'm sure they can drum up quite the well, how should I put it? Adventurous business ventures. He's just gonna look
That's
around and
There you
just
go,
gonna.
Catro.
Oh, thank you.
No problem. Sorry for interruption.
And
Oh, it's very nice.
Catcher's just gonna go. So, I'm very curious. What would be some of the more valuable things that you have in your fine establishment here?
Okay, she's going to immediately just like put a hand to her chin, thinking of her. Like what am I like? What do I think I can sell like sell for the most money, or what do I think I could sell, or what do I think I could? What was the hardest thing for me to get?
Let's go with both. We can look at these one at a time.
Okay, let's start with this one. And she's going to go back behind the counter and pull out like a tiny maybe about 5 ounce bottle that she puts on, and inside you can see there is just pure darkness. This is a liquid that is darker than ink, darker than anything. Is darker yet darker.
Don't look that. Not that.
She's just going to like put her hands on her hips and just like, just lean back, like clearly proud of herself for putting it down.
Can I roll to see if I can tell what this is?
Yes, you can.
What do you want?
Roll Arcane.
Back there on my character sheet. You mean Arcana?
Yes, Arcania. Yes.
Okay, well, we have called it 3 different things in 20.
Yes, Arcana. I'm just being a jerk. I'm sorry.
I got a +3. Not off. That is a 7.
That's a 10.
No, 7.
Oh, you rolled a 4. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm having to set something up, so I'm not like looking at the tabletop right now.
Yeah, you're good.
But okay, you are able to tell that there was something like kind of special about this. It's clearly not ink or any other like anything that's just like a dark liquid, but you're not able to quite ascertain what. And she is just looking at you like very proudly, expecting you to know what you're looking at.
Could I try to roll to see if I actually know what it is for curiosity's sake?
Yeah, cool.
What would it be?
Arcana.
And let me check. Okay, that's just a pure 20. Let me roll. That's an 8.
Better than me.
Likewise, you're able to tell that there is something like kind of special. Oh, I like this little structure here. That's very nice. You're able to tell there is something like special about whatever's in this bottle, but you're not able to tell precisely what it is.
Can I have Catro like hold a hand out to see like if she'll let him hold it?
Yeah, but you are going to notice like her as you do it, she like subtly puts her hand like puts one of her hands like behind her body, clearly expecting like clearly grabbing for something in case you try anything.
Oh, please. No need for that, ma'am. You don't get around as much as I do by stealing things from people. I just want to take a closer look at it, make sure it's the genuine article.
You don't get around as long as I have with by letting people just take a look at anything.
Oh, if by all means, if it would make you feel better, draw your weapon and point it at me, and if I act slightly suspicious, you can cut me through.
As soon as you say that, she immediately unsheaths a cutlass, which she is pointing at your throat.
Now, may I see it, please?
Of course you can.
He's gonna keep his hand out.
And there is just basic checking at this point just to make sure that if there's an intention to actually like to move the thing, basically just it just basically to try to prevent it from actually damaging Catro. So just looking a bit more prepared just in case to rush in. Yeah.
I will say with this freehand, Catro is gonna like put it behind his back and like or I don't know. I'm just gonna say ASL in sign language. Just gonna say no to Indrirth to just let her know that he's not worried at the moment before he like puts his hand back up. He's gonna hold up the other hanger, and be like, okay, may I hold it again? I just want to make sure it's the genuine thing, my dear.
Of course you can. I'm not. I always love a person who's willing to look me check me for my word.
Does she give it to him?
Yeah, she's not soft. Yeah, she pushes the bottle to him, but she's not handing it to him.
Oh, okay. The way that it sounded like she was just holding it. Okay, he is gonna reach down, pick it up, and just hold it as if he's gonna expect it in the light, and he's just gonna definitely try to fake it till he makes it with this. He's just gonna like twirl his math teacher mustache as he like pretends to inspect it. Like, my darling, you didn't tell me that you were this great of a treasure hunter.
Roll bluff.
You mean deception?
Deception, yes. Sorry.
Oh, watch this be the nat one. Oh.
The nat one.
Adam has the opportunity to kill Catro right away.
Do it.
That is an
Okay.
8.
Okay, the without Scarlet's expression doesn't change at all, but she does very calmly just say back, "You don't know what it is, do you?"
No, not in the slightest. He's gonna like gently put it down and slide it back towards her.
Okay, now since he's put it, sorry,
No, I wasn't laughing. That's all.
since he put it down, she is going to to sheath her cutlass again and just calm and go back to boasting. To say like that is a bottle of pure distilled elemental darkness. I got it from the sea of ebon night over in the plane of air. Took me 14 took me 28 days on my airship to get that deep in to capture even a bottle of it, and I had all kinds of unspeakable monsters struggling against me the whole way.
Intriguing. And he's just gonna look at it and be like, an airship, huh? You don't hear about too many of those around this area.
Yeah, back where I'm from, they're like birds. And you're looking at a woman who can fly anything with anything that's able to get off the ground.
Oh, intriguing. And then he's just gonna go, so, you said that you had the hardest thing to get, or the most expensive. I'm guessing that was the hardest to get. What's the most expensive thing?
Say, she is going to look around, like kind of like she's going to lean very calmly around Catro and Indrirth just to check whether or not there's anybody else in the shop, or especially looking through the doorway.
Would you prefer if I had her keep guard?
Does she do that?
Catcher's gonna look back at Indrirth and just gonna be like, would you mind, my dear?
Indrid doesn't say much, just starts going to, do guard as said before. So yeah, she's just going to like the entrance for now. Unless the guy actually tells her like some other place to go specifically. Does he or
Yeah.
no I mean like the guy. The guy that is making the guy that with Catro, if that one's telling her to go somewhere else besides the entrance.
Well, he's not telling her to go somewhere else. Just like he's cool with her like checking the door, just
Yeah,
making sure.
make sure no one.
That's what I'm checking. I was referring to that like if they want her to check some other area. That's what I meant.
Oh no, just the door.
Yeah, all right, in that case, yeah, she's just checking the door then. And that's what I was trying to refer. Sorry.
Give me 1 second. I have to handle something in the back end real quick.
Yep, you're good.
I'll go.
Real fast, just so y'all are aware, I probably got like 45 minutes left before I need to go to bed.
Oh, okay.
You might have to speed up a bit. Not a lot, but a bit.
We're almost to the 2-hour mark. That's usually when we cut it.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna go in the. I don't think we're gonna go in past 15.
Okay. I'll look at my characters here real quick. Okay. Cool.
Zerami, can you just real quick roll perception with an advantage for me?
That's fair. Don't forget also you can check my passive perception if that matters.
Oh wait, passive perception. Wait.
There are some passive effects that are basically 10 plus the modifier you have. They're meant to be like if you want a more like like something silly enough that you want the players to roll, you can check those to see how well it actually goes without asking them to roll. As
Oh,
example,
cool.
Indrit is 12, so if that matters, I'm just letting you know that. But yeah, you said
All right.
what do you say you wanted me to roll? Perception.
Perception with an advantage.
Okay, let me just check quickly. Okay, +2. It is
I don't think you're gonna have
20.
to roll.
you immediately notice, you immediately notice a half elf with a very large shillelagh trying to peek into the tent. It is not at all subtle. It is plain as day that he is doing it. He might as well be wearing he might as well have a bunch of bells taped to his tunic.
Yeah, seeing that, Indrit just is going to simply move move a bit closer to them while also grabbing like part of the tent to like move it a bit to kind of block their view as they get closer. Do they react in any way as the view is blocked?
All right. Does
Yes.
Zeller have anything to say about this?
Oh, hello there. Sorry about that. I didn't see you there.
And I see you didn't. So
I'm just trying to get in. Trying to see what kind of curiosities I've gotten there.
some business are being done there, so it is probably not the best time to do it right now. You can check later. She says a bit,
Ah, well, you could let me in. I'm harmless.
Yeah, it doesn't change the fact that there's something being done there, so no. So you can come back later. She says, still getting a bit closer just to be safe, or not safe, but just to try to be a bit intimidated, I guess, in a sense.
Can I try to roll like persuasion to let like Johnny? Would you do okay if I rolled persuasion to see if I could convince? I'm sorry. What was your character's name again?
Indrirth.
Indrith, right? Would you do okay if I rolled persuasion to see if I could persuade Indrith to let me walk in?
I'm not crazy about rolling dice to try and make other players do things. I mean, maybe if Zerami is okay with it, maybe.
They are asking.
Yeah, that's what I asked her.
Like they're asking. I think it's understandable. Like,
Oh, okay,
I
cool.
would say I don't think so. Right now, they're more up by the job stuff, so I don't think you can just simply go into a just let me do this kind of thing.
Okay.
Especially because it's ready to Catro, and she knows that if either it's going to go bad or if it doesn't and you get found, it's not going to end stop here in the end of it, which both are equally bad for her. So yeah.
Okay. Zayla's just gonna pout and sulk, but they don't want to pick a fight with the tough-looking dragonborn.
Good.
So, but can I have them like try to peek in through the window?
It's a makeshift tent made by a bunch of rowboats haphazardly nailed together.
Okay, can I try to like peek through like any openings?
I'm gonna have to say I'm gonna say roll. You're gonna have to roll stealth again.
Stealth? Okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully I do a better job than last time. My rolls have not been great.
Sorry.
All good. 8.
All right. For an 8, I say that you can you find an entry really close to the hole to the ground, like a almost like looking through the bottom of a door, that kind of viewpoint. So you can see their feet, but you can't really get a good look at them, and you can't really tell what they're talking about.
Okay, would I be able to overhear anything?
What's that?
Would I be able to overhear anything?
Not really. No. You can hear murmuring.
Also, it's kind
Okay.
of weird. You're looking at Catro's feet. He normally charges people on olingoblins.com to do that.
Only goblins, really?
It's the only thing that I can think of on the moment.
Only warlords to us right
He
there.
says with a goblin in the party.
That's why I felt really awkward about it.
I would think that if any fantasy race would be really into that, it'd be orcs.
I think it would be more. I think it would be.
No, I feel like goblins definitely would have some interest for some of them.
What was
Yeah.
that, Z?
What you're saying, I think warlocks would make more sense flavor-wise and such.
I agree. Only warlocks.com.
The only warlocks and such, Pain and such for like the power and that kind of makes some level sense.
I kind of want to go to that website now. Only warlocks.
Only warlocks.com.
No.
I would love that.
Warlocksonly.com would be better.
Look something that the,
Warlocksonly.com.
the Jehovah's Witness tried to take down.
Show me
Okay.
beautiful nymphs. Show me beautiful forest nymphs. Show me beautiful.
Anyways,
And we continue, yeah, please.
Yeah. Okay, with that, she's going to like Scarlet is going to like reach into her back pocket, take out a very small scrap of
really quick,
just
Adam.
torn up. What's
Can,
that?
can I see if I notice Prince trying to look in?
Roll perception, but I'm gonna have to say, like, given he has like such a crummy hiding spot, you're gonna have to roll pretty high.
Would I? What do you mean they would have to roll? Would I need?
Zerami, if you want to look, since you're outside the 10, it should be you do not have to roll that high at all.
Would the passive perception be enough to at least check then?
Actually, yeah, probably.
Yeah. Right
I'm
then.
curious if I can notice that. That is
Yeah.
12.
I'm gonna say a 12 is not high enough. I think you need at least a 15 to notice like he's peeking in from that angle.
Right.
Indrirth is just going to simply go and just once more, this time maybe trying to grab him. I just go, I believe I already said this a private matter. Just, looking at the elf.
Oh, come on, you can't blame a person for being curious. I'm not going to try to beat up your boss. What's going on in there? I just want to get a peek.
She's ignoring what he's saying, just starts to like drag him out of the further away from the place.
Oh, come on.
Can Catro notice Indrirth left to go handle something?
She left to go. Yeah. She can. He can tell that she's not like standing in the doorway.
I'm gonna have him like lean on the counter, jab his thumb behind her, and be like, "The best in the business, worth every gold."
At that comment, actually, Scarlet is going to like kind of frown, like give it like Catro a more like appraising, like, "Oh, I didn't know you were that kind of person." Look, and just say like, and just bluntly say, I don't know what kind of pirate you think I am, but I don't deal in the buying and selling of living people."
Oh, trust me, her contract is pretty tight and sealed with me, and I'm gonna make it like where he might know what she's talking about, but might not. Just kind of like brush his knuckles against his clothing and be like, I pay her the big bucks to make sure that I'm protected.
Scarlet's gonna nod and say like, "Oh, indentured servitude. Okay, I thought you just meant slavery. Okay, that's exploiting people. That's perfectly cool."
Oh, yes, exploiting people, that's one thing, but slavery, oh, I would never stoop that far. Only the kings would even think that that's remotely okay.
Exactly. Totally off board. I've never involved myself in that kind of business, except unless they were one of those people who really deserved it.
Agreed. Like I'll scam someone till the day is done. Like I'll chip someone away, but never would I ever enslave someone. Ugh. And he's like actually gonna shudder at that.
So you submitted that Catro's a scam artist.
Do you have to roll deception for this?
What was that?
Out of character, I'm asking. Do you have to roll deception for this?
For what?
For this whole thing about I never enslave anybody.
Well, has he ever enslaved someone?
Yeah, Catro's never enslaved anyone.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
He's ripped people off, I'm sure.
I don't know what you got up to during your Baldur's Gate playthrough.
Getting into fights with devils.
It's the skeletons, if you remember. Just saying.
What was that?
You technically did get the skeleton, if you remember. That's all. Or the skeleton, something.
Oh, well,
Good point.
That wasn't like slavery. Like, I don't know. He was already dead. He was willing to serve me. But anyways, he's just gonna. Sorry.
Sorry, I just want to say, Adam, could I use Misty Step to try to
Just give me 1 second. I have to set up the next page.
I like the fact that there's just a random mummy over here.
His name's Jeff.
Cool.
Write that down.
Yeah, real quick, can I try to have Zeled use Misty Step to escape Zerami's character?
Yeah, sure.
That makes sense.
Okay, cool.
Where are you exactly moving into? Are you just getting? Just a check I may ask also. Where do you exactly using missing fairly to move into? Like, are you moving like just outside of range, trying to like move into like a place to hide, or like maybe inside the tent? I'm curious where exactly.
Yeah, you
For-
are you
it's-
running away, or are you trying to get further in?
Well, for
That
Misty
is a-
Step, don't they have to be able to see where they're going?
Oh yeah. I think
that's
that
okay.
is true. I think you need line of sight.
That was on me. I just assumed, but you still like. I mean, they can still be trying to get to scene to actually try to talk again. Yeah, that's it. Still curious there where the thing goes. Yeah, sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna say they're gonna make a tactical retreat for the time being, away from the scary dragonborn that might want to beat them up, and somewhere like in the shade or like where they can hide until whomever is coming out, they can spy who's coming out, because they're dying of curiosity.
All right.
Okay, so should I roll anything?
What do you have to what do you have to roll for Misty Step?
I love
I
you.
assume it'd be my spell modifier.
It's just a spell.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just spell. Yeah, just spell modifier. Yeah.
It's just you don't need to roll for that. It's just a regular spell that lets
Okay,
you.
never mind. Sorry.
Oh, okay, cool.
It just takes you the spell slot.
Okay, so
Sorry.
Zeled is gonna misty step away into like some shady area out of Earless. What's that her name? Zerami?
Indrirth.
Indrirth, right? Sorry. Indrirth
Actually, hold
is
on.
I'm holding on.
You know what? Roll a d20.
Okay. All right, Jesus, don't fuck with me again.
It's something more fun than anything else.
19.
Okay,
Yay!
19. Give me 1 second here. That would be.
My first good roll of the night. Let's go.
Oh, okay. Well, this works out pretty well for me. You teleport in front of a particularly tall white tent with an irate looking dwarf standing in front of it. The sign on the front of it says Mr. Stonefounder's auction.
Okay.
Like I was rolling to see like where in the Feywild you like where in the market you teleport to.
Okay. Hello there. Sorry to bother you. I'm just trying to hide from a scary-looking dragon. Eh, it's nothing serious. Don't you worry your pretty little head over it.
The dwarf like angrily sniffs and grumbles out, "Yeah, I went to that. Yeah, I went to that into his stall too. It's like he did not want to negotiate." And he just got like kind of grimly looks you up and down before bluntly saying, "Are you Catro?"
No. I think I would... Sorry, give me a second. Can't do the Irish accent. No. Oh, that name sounds oddly familiar. Sounds like kind of a tool, to be honest. Kind of lame.
I hired him to help with the auction, but he hasn't shown up yet.
Oh no.
Told you.
Well, we'd be on our way if a half elf wouldn't keep trying to snoop in on my business.
then don't have a hushed conversation in a dark room where there's a curious D&D.
Okay, anyway, we get
I
to the
like the idea of Ronnie just kind of walking from side to side, from stall to stall
we get back to
during
the
all
whatever
this.
this paper she was starting to pull out was.
Yes. She's going to like to take out the paper. She's going to unfold it, and then you're going to find that it's like clearly like a perfect pirate treasure map. And she's going to remark, "This is one of the only existing maps of the Feywild that can be taken from whatever plane you want to call this Feywild place. I think they just call it the Feywild into the mortal plane. Like I say, like it's hard to do because parts of the Fey so much of the Feywild shifts, but you can clearly see on it a particular spot that holds a vast treasure.
Uh, it- can I examine this paper to see how legit this is? Because that sounds very
Yes.
unlikely.
You can say like you can roll perception.
Just perception for it.
Investigation. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, investigation. Sorry.
Check. I think.
I'm sorry. I'm taking it's. If I feel like I'm taking some time to learn my terms here.
It doesn't help that
It's all good.
they're like very similar. That is a 10.
There.
I thought that was a nat one. 10.
Yeah. The 7 and the 1 do look very similar. But you don't see anything in about the map that seems particularly untrustworthy. You don't say like you don't really get you don't see anything about that's a tell that implies it might be fake. But you do notice like it does have a very like winding curve, and some of the names of some of the places seem to change as you look at them, which implies the map itself is somewhat mystical.
Oh, so the map is like shift.
The names of the places on the map, like there's a mount, like you notice there's a lagoon, and the name of the lagoon at one moment says like like called is called Clearwater, and then when you blink, you notice that the name of the lagoon now says landlubber's grave, and then when you blink again, you notice it says it's like uh, depths of eternal pleasure.
Can I
So
roll
the map itself is.
Can
What's
I
that?
roll Arcana to make sure like this map is like magical to the Feyland?
Yeah, sure.
That's a 14.
Yeah, you can tell this map is genuinely magical. It's not like it's not illusion magic. It's like this is just like how magic works. Like this is like this is relatively a real places. It's just like the names themselves are not static.
Uh, check the spells real quick. I don't have anything that would. I don't think this is worth getting in trouble over. Catcher is gonna look at it and gonna be like, "Oh, that is quite a rare find, at the very least." I can't say it would be very much use to me. I don't really intend on traveling the Feywilds here anytime soon. But, you know, maybe one day I'll need to find you and get it.
Scarlet is just going to grin like very widely and just remark, so, sounds no worries. I tend to pop up at places. So, it's always good to be a fellow scoundrel.
Likewise, and Catcher's gonna reach his hand out for a handshake.
She's gonna like sort of raise she's gonna raise an eye she's gonna like raise an eyebrow at the handshake, and then just kind of point at Catro knowingly, you.
He's gonna like hold his hands up like, "Whoops, you got me." He's gonna be like, "Okay, now don't get caught," before he turns and like walks out.
Same to you.
Outside, Catro's gonna like take a deep breath. Sup, Poppet?
Puppet?
Boy.
And
Don't mind if I just vibe.
We're close to finishing, yeah.
yeah,
I'm actually very sorry that you got here this late, especially since especially since I don't think I have your character sheet.
yeah.
I'm
Well,
not joining.
we can restart.
Yeah, I was gonna say
We can
Puppet is
restart from the
joining.
beginning of the session tonight.
Obviously,
Yeah, what's another 2 hours? What were you playing again?
Poker? Strip poker?
Are you joking with me or?
Puppet was
Yes, we're
playing
Yeah, I'm
God.
joking with you. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay, I was like, wait, do you actually think I'm joking? Like, I can't make it on Thursdays. I work.
That's cool.
fair enough. It's just a joking, that's all.
Yeah, we were just messing around.
That's fair enough. Yeah. I mean, we'll see. Either way, yeah. Just don't mind me. I'm sitting fine.
Sure.
Fair enough.
But yeah, with that, Catro is gonna look around for Indrirth. As she returned from
think
dealing
that's-
with Prince's character.
I would say I don't know if they did, so I cannot say anything actually. So I'm just waiting for Alan to confirm.
You had suffered 0 damage. Congrats.
So
Adam.
Oh wait, yeah, I imagine she's probably back. I'm sorry.
alright.
Oh, she was chasing them.
What is it then for Indrirth? Just check.
Yeah, he was just checking to see if she was there.
Yeah, she's just back at this spot. She doesn't know where the elf went, but they're going to might as well take they're taking gone from this, so that's enough for now.
Catro's gonna like look at his wrist where there is no watch on it. He's gonna be like, ah, my, look at the time. We're late. Okay, let's head to the job site.
Indrik just does basically goes into not you can see like they almost reacted almost like finally, like almost doing like a side I guess about it, but just keeps it in and just starts to like go and start going to for the actual job.
Okay, that's very good. That was. We should probably wrap up here, though. I have been having a lot of fun.
I think it's
I
fair
think
to
that's a
stop
good
now.
stop
Sounds good.
point.
Yeah. So what you guys all think?
I had a lot of fun.
Good first session.
It was nice interactions.
Looking forward to see what happens next.
Yeah.
It was an interesting first session for sure.
Yeah.
Is my voice changer still on, or is that off now?
It's
Did I shut it off?
It's all.
It's off.
As much as I would love to say yes, it's still on. No, it is off.
Cool.
Don't mess with me like that.
I'm very. It's really hard to pass up the temptation when you ask, "Is my voice changer still on?"
Adam, did I ever send you a pick proof for my character?
Say again.
Did I ever send you like a pick proof for my character?
No, actually, I don't think you ever did.
Okay,
So,
well, let me
Adam-
fix
Maybe
that
you
real
did.
quick.
I'm just not remembering it.
Adam's
good.
homework for next week is to get us a board set up, right?
Well, Zerami might have already helped me with that.
Darn.
Just say I'm good with
I might have already cheated off another kid's paper.
I mean,
You know what?
As a teacher, I can't condone that, but also based.
Yeah.
Somebody, please don't throw stuff. Please don't. Okay.
Did someone
Thanks.
just yeet Catro?
Catro's
Yes.
Catro.
Please,
Alright, we're done with that.
Yeah. Oh,